Well, good morning. Hi.
Hi, how
How
are
are
you?
you? I'm good.
I'm great. How are you?
We get to chat a little bit.
We do.
First of all, congratulations on Breeders. It is just one of the best things on anywhere. It's just so insightful and so human.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it.
I do, and the magic is in the bickering.
Yes, always.
Uh, you and Martin Freeman are just a perfect pair.
It's brilliant working with him. We get on so well and we really enjoy playing that relationship, and we make each other laugh. So it's a really nice combination of it's a real joy.
Are you guys allowed to go off script at all and riff a little?
It's the show is written, I don't
Yeah.
want to claim any other that it's written very, very tightly and very well, but being me and Martin, they will sometimes let the camera go, and we will carry on and have a little play once we've captured everything that was written as well. And occasionally I spot a few little moments that get in, because sometimes the scene's really working, and then you can just, something else can pop up that's quite exciting. So yeah, sometimes we do that, but it's beautifully written. The scripts are there. So
I would imagine that Allie is one of the best characters you could play in a lifetime of playing great characters.
yes, I mean, it's a gift, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great, and she goes through so much in so many different ways. So it's been a brilliant experience for me, and a real learning curve of just, and also, but getting the scripts, going with the flow, just who is Ali? This is who she is. And so yeah, I feel extremely lucky.
Yeah, I look at the show, and it's got its roots, in Shakespeare. It's got its roots in Voltaire. It is such a marvelously presented show, both technically and acting wise. I mean, it is just, every week is a beautiful stage play.
Oh, that's brilliant. Just tell Simon that.
Yeah, please.
I will. Yeah, I thought each script is great, because they're all kind of that they obviously, it's all sequential but also contained, aren't they, in a way. There's a lesson not learned in every episode, I think.
Are you going to go behind the camera more and more and produce and direct at any time?
I love writing, so I want to continue writing for because I write a show, and I'd like to continue writing and potentially direct at some point. But with Breeders, I'm blissfully get given the scripts, and I do my acting, and I don't lie awake worrying about what the set looks like or anything. I just get to go kind of work with brilliant actors and do my job. So that's lovely too. But yeah, I loved show running, and I'd love to do that again.
I do want to go back to Martin Freeman, because he's an international treasure. He can do anything.
Yeah, he's brilliant. I mean, he's brilliant, and working with him is really fun. And also, he's so good. So he keeps you on your toes. You've got to. It's great. You listen, you react. We work together very well, and we allow the scene to change and sort of move according to what the other one's doing or feeling. So it's brilliant working with him, and also very fun.
Yeah, I mean, everything about this seems fun. The kids that are in it, the extras are having a good time, but it all goes back to the showrunner, who is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Simon Blackwell's brilliant, and his sort of his instinct for characters, and then they've got a brilliant team of writers who are all really different and really interesting. So I think the room and the room that's creating the show is extremely strong and varied. And Simon's sort of, the way that he writes, there's a few episodes that there's some scenes that he writes that are just so perfect. There's one scene I've spoken about today where, between me and Martin, when Ali and Paul, when she's sort of accusing him of fancying somebody, which I think is just so brilliantly written. And then there's a fantastic three-hander episode with Paul and his parents that's just like a Pinter play. It's amazing. Yeah, he's a genius.
Will you ever want to go back to stage and do some live performances?
Yes, yeah, I absolutely would love to. I've got quite young children at the moment, so I like to be there at bedtime. But when they're up a bit later, I'll go back to the theatre.
You miss that? You miss the audience? And
Yes, I get so nervous when I'm doing a play. I'm completely difficult to live with and very like, but it's a real thrill too. So I'd love to go back and do more.
they say that's good for you, though, to
It
have
is,
that kind of butterflies before you
oh,
perform.
exhausting. But it's very
And
good.
season 3, we're in the middle of season 3 right now. What's going on? What can you give us any insight as to how season 3 shapes up?
So, I mean, we start season 3 pretty much where we left off season 2. The family are divided, and Paul's living away, having had this terrible fight with Luke. And it's about the family trying to come back together, but with various obstacles naturally making that harder and harder. So we see the marriage at its most strained. We see them trying to forge through, but it still manages to be funny despite the fact that everything I'm saying is quite sad.
Well, I think if we can't laugh at tragedy, you know, then we're not human. I mean, we have to be able to laugh.
I agree.
Well, I appreciate your time this morning, Daisy. It is such a great show, and I'm a little verklempt in talking with you because you're one of my favorite actresses, and I get a little bit, you know,
Oh,
positive.
well, that's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you have a wonderful day, and enjoy this this summer. I think it's going to be a beautiful summer.
That would be lovely, wouldn't it? And you
It-
too. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Have a great day.